So good morning everyone. I am Febros Tian from BEd 2. So the topic that I'm going to discuss for today is all about biodiversity and GMO. So first, what is biodiversity? So the variety of life on Earth or its biological diversity is commonly referred to as diversity. So the number of species of plants, animals, and microorganisms, the enormous diversity of genes in these species, the different ecosystems on the planet, and such as deserts, rainforests, and coral reefs are all part of biological diversity on Earth. So why is biodiversity important? So biodiversity boosts ecosystems productivity where each species, no matter how small they are, all have an important role to play. For example, a large number of plant species means a greater variety of crops. Next, greater species diversity ensures natural sustainability for all life forms. So a healthy biodiversity offers many natural resources like ecosystem services such as protection of water resources, soil formation, and protection. Next is biological resources such as food, medicinal resources, and pharmaceutical drugs. Last is social benefits such as research, education, and monitoring. So in conclusion, we must take good care of our biodiversity because the loss of biodiversity has a too significant impact on human health and the spread of disease. So first is it increases the number of disease-carrying animals in populations. At the same time, habitat fragmentation brings humans in closer and more frequent contact with these disease-carrying species. So, while we dominate this planet, we still need to preserve the diversity and wildlife. So, that's all for biodiversity. So next is we go to GMO. So the next thing is we are going to talk about GMO and its impact to humanity. So the advancement of technology in this modern era is inevitable to seize the technological innovations, and we cannot deny the fact that GMO has its advantages in some ways like insect resistance, larger crop productions, and others. So another benefit that GMO technology is believed to bring about is that crops can be engineered to withstand weather extremes and fluctuations, which means that there will be good quality and sufficient yields even under a poor or severe weather condition. So as populations across the world grow and more, lands are being utilized for housing instead of food productions. So farmers are prompted to grow crops in locations that are originally not suitable for plant cultivation and culturing plants that can withstand the weather. So high salt content in soil and groundwater, not to mention long periods of drought, will help them grow a healthy crops. So with the advantages that we say about GMO, we can say that it has a big disadvantages that brings to us and also to the environment as well. One specific concern is the possibility for GMOs to negatively affect human health and could result from differences in nutritional content, allergic response, and others. Although the objectives of GMO is to improve crop protection, it also causes the animals and humans to risk their health and other species in the environment. Lots of the animals that are fed by GM crops have died or harmed. So one big potential drawback of this technology is that some organisms in the ecosystem could be harmed, which in return could lead to level of biodiversity. When we remove a certain pest that is harmful to crops, we could also be removing a food source for certain species. In addition, genetically modified crops could prove toxic to some organisms, which can lead to their reduced numbers of or even extinction. In conclusion, GMO is not that safe to use. Though it is claimed by many experts that genetically modified foods are safe for the environment, they actually still contain several kinds of substances that are not yet proven to be such. And we can say that GMO is not a 100% environmentally friendly. So that's all, and thank you.